It's too late.
So some things changed with the mortgage interest deduction. And I want y'all to understand this before I go into this next section. Because the next section is talking about stuff on the Schedule A. Which is how a lot of people used to save money with tithes and offering, things like that.
Yeah.
Like your itemizations has to exceed the standard before you start getting credit for it.
So basically, when you're talking about your Schedule A, that's basically we can think about that like money that we give away.
Yeah, well, not as money you give away, but money that now it is money that's used for your mortgage interest, money used for your mortgage interest, money you use for you can still deduct like your tax prep fees.
Okay.
You can still do like your city and local taxes.
Okay.
So all those different things. So a lot of those things were still in effect, but you lost a lot of those too. Like you lost a huge chunk if you work from home. But most people wasn't utilizing the itemizations anyway. It's because it has to exceed the standard. So in the past, it was much easier to exceed the standard of, let's say, in the past, as a single person, your standard was 6,000.
Yeah.
You can find a lot of itemizations to get you more than 6,000.
Yeah.
And once you get to 6,000, everything beyond that 6,000 and up is now what you itemize.
Yeah.
So let's say, for instance, if you got 12,000, you're gonna take the $12,000 deduction of itemizations versus the 6,000 standard.
Okay.
You don't get both; you get one or the other, and whichever one is higher.
I see. Okay. Yeah, that's not.
Well, but this is the thing. They doubled the standards.
Oh.
This is where people don't understand with the laws. It kind of screwed over a lot of few people, because now if you double the standard, where before in the past I was at 12,000, now double to 24,000 for being married. Now all of my itemizations have to be $24,000 or higher.
That's a lot of cheese, bro. That's a lot of cheese.
So
and that's a little tougher to get to.
A lot.
That's a little tougher to get to.
And you took away what I can itemize too. I want y'all to see, because last year I wasn't as open about like I wanted to go through a tax season and really understand. Like, I don't think y'all really understand. It was a double-edged sword. Like, I'm going to increase the standard, and I'm going to take away a lot of Schedule A deductions.
So you're going to increase the number I got to get to, and you're going to decrease
what I can use to get to it.
I can use to get to it.
It's like you running with one leg.
But
it's like you
this is for the people who don't have a business.
Yeah. Personal. It's personal taxes.
This is just personal taxes.
Like, I ain't got to. Now, you do file a business on your personal taxes. We're going to take care of that next episode. Because business tax and personal tax are way different.
You could, file your business taxes on your personal taxes, depending on how you set up your business.
Yeah, but Donald Trump helped out a lot of pass-through entities do this new tax law, too.
But if you don't have a pass-through entity, then that doesn't really apply.
It's an LLC and sole proprietorship.
But a lot of people have, like just regular corporations, incorporations. A lot of people have partnerships.
Well, he helped them out too. He helped out everybody. He helped out everybody.
Wait a minute.
They had a business.
Wait a minute.
From top down.
Wait a minute.
Top down, man.
So it sounds like you losing if you don't have a business. During tax season. If we're just talking taxes.
I'm just letting you all know that from a personal standpoint, your personal taxes, everything got chopped in half for you.
Yeah.
From a deduction, itemization, and also what's called an exemption, but adjusted gross income standpoint.
Oh yeah.
Like everything that your adjustments, your deductions got cut in half, essentially. Like it's an adjustment is good because it comes directly off of your taxable.
Yeah.
And that's where a business and a Schedule C and real estate and all those things. Yeah. That's where you win with those.
That's where you win. Let me tell you, that's where you win.
And we'll break down those in another episode. But right now, I want y'all to understand that from a personal standpoint, if you are only looking to go and file your personal taxes and you make a certain amount of money you're looking to win, you're going to, by default, lose.
Damn.
Because once you get to a certain income on your person, it's not a whole lot you can do. Because you don't have the same amount of itemizations and adjustments as you had before. Those are now gone.
That's crazy. And that, I mean,
the student loans and tuition was still there. That's an adjustment too. I mean, student loan interest is an adjustment too. You still also get the things for like the Hope Lifetime Learning Credit. Those things were still there. I think. Are those gonna phase out? I don't know. I have to go look at that to be sure. They're not gonna phase out, but some changes coming. I'm gonna tell y'all this: whenever they pass this thing, if they do pass it, where they're gonna pay off everybody's student loans, it's gonna gut a whole lot of the tax code too, because student loans actually make money.
So wait a minute.
A lot of ways.
Like let's think about this. All right. Let's think about the U.S. as a business. Okay.
Cash flow statement. They got a cash flow statement too.
Why would I? If all of my let's just say all of my employees have to pay in, let's just call it $1,000. I like round numbers. Everybody owes me $1,000, right? As long as you owe me that $1,000, I can tax you for however long that debt is still viable.
5% a month.
Easy.
Nah, that's what the IRS do.
Easy.
They tax you 5% a month.
Easy. Right? So why would I then willingly just wipe that debt off? Does that make sense on a business level?
I'm gonna tell you why it would. Here's the thing: if I'm looking from a government as a business, think about this for a minute.
Okay.
If what I'm charging my people is making them too poor to spend money in other areas I need you to spend money in, then yes, I will wipe that clean. Because the catastrophe could be caused by the fact that my cash flow is tied up with your economic gain.
Yeah. But
you're losing on the totality in your economy.
In the economy.
Because the people are so poor that they can't pay that anymore. So now I can't spend money. I can't spend this money back into the economy because it's coming straight to you. But you also responsible for the economy too.
Well, I have a rebuttal.
Hey, look. Okay, we're gonna end it with this.
Yeah.
We're gonna end it with this discussion. We're gonna cover taxes next week too.
Yeah, most definitely.
What's your rebuttal?
We covering
this whole month.
The whole month.
Yeah. So let's go with your rebuttal. Let's go with your rebuttal.
All right. So I love numbers. All right. I love words and numbers. 9.4 billion spent.
Are you gonna go here?
Come on, man. We just got done with Black Friday.
Yeah.
We just got done with Small Business Saturday, and we just completed Cyber Monday. Right. So I saw an article that said $9.4 billion were spent before 12 o'clock noon on Friday.
Yeah, Josh, but I want you to understand this. That billion ain't got nothing.
I understand.
On 1.41 trillion.
1.4 trillion is the total U.S. debt, right?
No, total student loan debt.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. I'm glad you corrected.
Just student loan.
Just student. Just student loan. Man, look.
And that's not including
we're going to leave this alone because I get pissed off real quick because I'm looking at the whole picture.
Yeah.
And I remember sitting in third grade. I was in Miss Kemp's class.
Yeah.
I was at Williams Elementary. And this is third grade, people. No, I take that back. Fifth grade. She was pressing going to college. Like this, when I say that this thing is strategic, when we figure out what the curriculum is and what we want the teachers to tell our students, like that's not coming from the people. That's coming from the school board.
But you also got to understand why education was created. We're still on a very, very old educational system in this country.
Look,
that was made for a group of.
Wait a minute. Let's not talk about that. We'll talk about that next week. But just imagine a whole generation. So just side note, generations last for about 20 to 22 years.
Okay. I didn't know that, but yeah.
Fun fact. Imagine how many kids got this lesson.
Millions.
Go to school.
Millions.
Get good grades. So you can go to college. Get a good job.
Probably half of the people in this country.
Come on, Doc.
You know what I'm saying? Like
so you can get a good job have good benefits, work that job for 30, 40 years, retire, and hopefully you'll make it.
You got okay. Let me name the generation so people understand like what is this talk. You got the baby boomers.
Okay, so they were born in the 40s.
Generation X. Then you got like the Generation X, Y, and Z.
And Z. The Z's are, I think they're in their early 20s, I want to say right now.
Yeah.
They're in their early 20s.
They were taught the same message.
They're taught the same thing. Okay, so baby boomers, they were born in the 40s. Then you have Generation X. No. Yeah, Generation X. They were born in the 60s.
Okay.
Millennials, we started in like 84.
81. But yeah, in the 80s.
In the 80s. Generation Z, I think they came along in the early, the early 2000s.
Okay. Yeah.
So 2 generations.
3.
We're talking about, 3.
3.
Oh my God.
3.
Basically everybody in the United States right now, except for the baby boomers, and those, they're 50 years old now. 60 years old.
Yeah. But yeah,
come on.
And the tail end of the next one, because the
generation that's retiring.
Yeah.
They're out of there. And now we're left with the generations that were taught. Man, that's a lot of people, man. That's a lot of people that went to school on a false dream.
But this is what the millennials is the one who took on a lot of their student loan debt. This is why
if you just tuning in on the podcast, if you can see my face right now,
this is why they will almost have to get rid of student loan debt. Because the group of people that's coming up next, we don't got the same kind of money our grandparents had.
No, we don't. We don't. I mean, I saw another article that said, I think this came from Business Insider. I really hate quoting sources when I don't really know that they came from them. But anyway, for the sake of this conversation, it came from Business Insider that it said we have millennials born from 84 to 2004, I guess. We have so much student loan debt. We're not buying homes anymore.
Nah.
Okay, so why is that important, Josh? The American dream was founded on ownership of a home. If you had a home, you had a financial foundation.
Yeah, but they was selling homes back then for like $2,000, $3,000, $4,000.
I don't care.
I know inflation.
Okay, we can talk about it.
I know this.
Damn it, Kevin. We're gonna talk about inflation in another segment. But right now, just point blank, we're not buying homes at the same rate that our parents did.
And it's about ownership.
If
you don't own anything, you will
never be wealthy if you don't own anything. I've been talking about this all day on Facebook. If you don't follow me on Facebook, please look me up, Josh Rucker.
And hey, look, when y'all look him up, don't get mad.
Don't.
Like when you first see his page, just know he is like the king of petty. But it's healthy.
It's needed pettiness, okay? Like the things that I post, they have to be said. Okay?
By somebody.
By somebody.
And it's got to be you.
It has to be me. I mean, I'm that person. I don't care.
He like the no man. Like we have a group of like friends. He the no man. He the person gonna be like, nope, don't wear that.
I'm not doing it. That's me.
That's it.
That's me.
So with that, okay, we're at the end of this, man. We got to go,
man. Let's wrap it up.
So yeah, hey, taxes.
Yo, so what did we learn today?
Just watch the pod. Go listen to the podcast.
Yo, I learned a lot.
Go listen because we only got like 30 seconds left.
All right. We gotta end.
We do. I think we missed them so much.
Man, it's been.
I really did.
I have. Yo,
this has been KD Young.
I'm Josh Rucker.
Love you.
Peace.